If you've reorganized your bathroom over and over again, but nothing ever seems to stick, listen up because this video is for you. There's a right way and a wrong way to utilize storage in your bathroom, and I think you're going to be surprised at what those are. Here's the top 5 mistakes you might be making and how to fix them. First up on the list is you might be trying to make it too pretty. You know all those TikTok videos and Pinterest photos you see of like the most beautifully styled bathroom and the most minimal things and every single label matches? Guess what? That's staged. Those are not real. That is not a way that a normal person can and should live in their bathroom. It just doesn't make sense to try to make everything so styled and so perfect all the time. One, there's no way you can maintain this. You might be able to get it really pretty one time, but give yourself 2 weeks. There is no way you're going to be able to keep it that way. And two, that gets really expensive. That is buying all new things. That is switching up the products that you buy so all the labels match. It's a lot of work and it really just throws you off your game. So when it comes to things that you like in your bathroom and the things that you want to have on display, the best way to keep your bathroom organized is to keep these things to a minimum. You don't need a ton of things on your countertops. You don't need a lot of decorations. And if you like a certain product, but you really hate how the bottle looks, you can always put it in a different bottle. It's fine. No one's ever gonna know. It doesn't matter. It is a lot of extra work, so it's not something that you really need to do. But if aesthetics are really important to you, that is a really easy way to get the look without having to spend all the money and all the maintenance. The second thing that might be making your bathroom organization out of control is you're making it too complicated. You don't need to have all of these containers that require work to be able to get into. Usually, if you're in the bathroom, it's because you're getting ready because you need to go somewhere, or you're getting ready so you can go to bed. So having all of your products and bath supplies and cosmetics easily accessible are going to make it more likely that you're actually going to put them away where they belong. If you have to take out bins that have other bins stacked on top of them, or complicated lids that have lots of clasps, or a caboodle that you've got to pull out from underneath the counter and undo the top and open it up and then open up all these other flaps, that's a lot of extra steps just to get to the mascara, right? In your bathroom, you really want to try to make things as easily accessible as possible. No lids unless they're necessary, no stacking things on top of each other, try drawers instead. Anything that you can do to make the process of getting to your supplies and putting them away faster is going to be a whole lot easier for you to maintain and keep clean. The third thing that might be messing up your bathroom's organization is you're just storing things in there that shouldn't be there in the first place. Just because something is a bathroom item doesn't mean that it has to stay in there. And just because it is something that you might use when you're getting ready, doesn't mean that it has to go in the bathroom at all. Things like nail polish and costume makeup and backstock and tons of scented lotions that you got as gifts. All these things can really take up a lot of space in your bathroom, and a lot of times you aren't even using them in there. My recommendation is to only store the things that you use very frequently in the bathroom, and everything else can be stored somewhere else. You can create a bin for all of your costume makeup or travel things that you don't use all the time, and things like nail polish and medicine shouldn't really be kept in a bathroom anyway because the heat and humidity can really mess with them. This is actually the easiest way to declutter and get your bathroom more organized because all you're doing is just taking things out. And speaking of decluttering, the fourth thing that may be causing your bathroom to be disorganized is you're just not decluttering as often as you should. We are constantly bringing things in, taking things out, using things up, buying products that we don't like but continuing to store them in the bathroom even though we're never going to touch them again. The cycle of constantly getting new things is always something that you need to have in the back of your mind when it comes to decluttering because it's not just a one and done process. You don't declutter your bathroom, do a full purge-a-thon in there, and then all of a sudden you just have a tidy bathroom forever. It just doesn't work that way. A good habit to get into is decluttering your bathroom once a month. You can put this in your phone calendar so you don't forget. You can make it a whole event, whatever you need to do to make this happen. That monthly declutter is going to keep things at bay. It's going to keep things from piling up, and it's actually going to keep all the things that you like to use in better condition because you're not having to jangle around this whole drawer and break your compact because you're trying to get around all the things that you don't use. And number 5, rounding out the list, is not taking your lifestyle and your routines into consideration when you're organizing your bathroom. A lot of times we look to Pinterest and YouTube and look for some kind of step-by-step how to organize your bathroom process. But the thing is, we all have different lifestyles. We all have different routines. We go to bed at different times. We have different skincare routines. Everything is different. Even our bathrooms, they're set up differently. They're different sizes. There's no possible way that we can all just follow some kind of step-by-step process to organize a bathroom and expect that to work. Instead, you really have to consider your own personal lifestyle and your routines and figure out what is going to work best for you. It makes sense to keep all of your makeup together in one place and all of your bathroom skincare together in one place, but for some people, that's just not possible. The thing that's worked for me lately is I rearranged my bathroom and put all the skincare products that I use on a daily basis in the top drawer, and I moved all of my makeup into a pull-out bin that is under the sink. Before, I had all the makeup, every bit of makeup that I had, in that top drawer, and my skincare was down on the bottom. So what that was doing was it was having me bend over and get all the makeup out every day when I was getting ready, and then at night when I needed all of my skincare products, I was having to bend all the way down almost to the floor to get these things. So I installed some pull-out drawers under the sink, and I just downsized all my makeup to just the things that I use every day. Everything else, all the things that I use for like fancier nights or if I'm going out or something, all that stuff is in a different container and I can still access it. It's just not at the top. And instead, I just have the one bin of brushes and the one bin of my regular daily go-tos. And then the drawer now holds all of my skincare stuff. So at night when I'm ready for bed, all I have to do is just open up that one drawer. I'm not flipping around. I'm not zooming back and forth in the bathroom to try to go from cabinet to cabinet. Everything is all in one place. It makes it easier for me to get ready. I actually take my makeup off every single night now, which I know is horrible. I really should do that every day anyway, but honestly, I wasn't. But now that everything is all together, I haven't missed a day. So I guess the point is putting together things in your bathroom that makes most sense to you. If you want to have all the things you use in the morning in one bin and all the things you use in the evening in another bin, try it. If it doesn't work out, it's not like you spent any money. It's not like you wasted anything. You just tried something, experimented for a little bit, and either it works or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, then you try something else. If you think about it, having an organized bathroom really isn't that much about the organizers and the containers. It's more about the things that you choose to keep in there and how you make them accessible to yourself. So you don't have to worry about having all these specialty containers or having everything look pretty or lined up. It doesn't really matter when you just have less in there. It's going to look more tidy and be more manageable in the first place. If you do want to up your storage game, make sure you choose products that are made to be in a bathroom. Things like bamboo are sometimes really good, but if you don't have ventilation, they can actually get a little moldy, so you've got to wash them more often. If you are okay with plastic bins, that is really the best option, and you can buy a lot of different configurations and sizes, so everything is going to fit in your drawers and cabinets perfectly, and you can take them out and just throw them in the dishwasher. So there you have it, the top 5 things that are sabotaging your bathroom organization. I hope this helps you feel a little less overwhelmed next time you're tackling a project in there, and I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel for more organizing and decluttering ideas. You can also find quick tips and ideas on my Instagram at Leela Burris and full tutorials on my blog at leelaburris.com. Let me know down in the comments if any of this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one.